Hi, welcome to American Dream Vacations. My name is Virgil, and I'm going to be doing the orientation on this travel trailer, unit number 1855. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start up front here. If you notice, we've got the power jack here, so you don't have to be cranking it up and down trying to load it onto your hitch. Got the power jack, and it also has a light on here, so basically you just push that and it'll bring it up and down here. Also, on your vehicle, you will need a 7-round plug for your tail lights and for the blinkers and so forth on that. And this trailer also requires a 2 5/16 inch bulb. You'll be needing that. Over here you've got your propane tanks, and these power different things inside: hot water heater, the stove, furnace, and the refrigerator. And these all run off propane. You've got 2 bottles here, and you've got this indicator here that determines whether you're feeding off the left side or the right side. If you run out of left, you flip it over to the right and open up this bottle here, and then you start feeding off that side there. Okay, so if we move around here, also you've got your 12-volt battery, and this 12-volt provides power to the lights and different things inside the coach. And when you're plugged into electricity, that battery is being recharged via the converter. Over here you have a storage compartment, and you have a switch in here for lights, and you can store quite a few things in there. You see it goes all the way across to the other side. This is called a pass-through compartment. Down here you have your lever that raises and lowers the stabilizer jacks. These do not level the trailer. You need to level the trailer with the front jack in the front. Once you get it level, you just lower these down to the ground and snug those into place. And you do that all around the trailer. And this is what you'd use to do that with. Okay. Coming over here, this RV does happen to have a power awnings, which is real nice because there's just a button inside. You push it, and it opens and closes the awning. Also, you have this little catch right here, and this is designed to hook into the back of the door. So if you want to have this open when you're camping, there's a screen door inside of there, and you're able to open this up and then hook it on the back. And I strongly suggest you do that, because if the wind's blowing, it will slam this door back and forth. So hook it in there once you do have it open. And then these steps, the way the steps work, you just kind of flip it over like so, flip it over again, and then you lift them up and you push them into place. And open it back up, you do everything in reverse, flip it out, this over, and then flip that one down. And that's how your steps would work. And we're talking about keys here. We have a couple of keys. This one shiny key here, which says 751, this unlocks all the compartments around the RV. And then this purple key here would do the different locks here, The purple key here would actually unlock the deadbolt here and unlock that one. And that's what you do. And then you have a backup key on here also. Okay? You have your grab handle here, and you do have your outside porch light. And this does have stereo speakers on the side, and there's a stereo inside, and you can play either inside or outside. And that's how that would work. Over here, you have an electrical outlet here. When you're plugged into electricity, these are live. So the only way those will work is when you're plugged in. And of course, we talk about that. And over here you have another storage compartment, and this is quite a deep compartment. It goes quite a bit here. You can put a lot of storage in here also. And once again, we talked about this 751 key, and that's what would make those work. And then you got your stabilizer jack over here. On the very back of the RV, you have your spare tire. These trailers do not come with a jack, so keep that in mind. If you do have a flat tire, you will need to jack it up, or you need to call road service if you purchase that. Over here you have a cable hookup, so if you go to a campground, they have cable TV. There's a cable hookup on the back, and we do not provide coax cables, so you may want to bring that from home. Okay. Same thing over here with stabilizer jacks. And then you've got your power cord. This is 30 amps. A lot of you want to know, is it 30 or 50? It says it right here, 30 amps. And then your power cord is 25 feet long, so keep that in mind. And then as you can see down here, you got your sewer hose, and then you've got all the adapters that you would need to lock it in place at your campsite. So what you want to do is, when you get ready to dump your tanks, is you want to make sure that this cap has been removed, and then your sewer hose will go in and twist and lock into place. Once you have that in place, and then you twist and lock this in, or as you can see, it is threaded. Some of these actually screw in. So, but you make sure they're both in there secure. And then before you do that, you want to dump your black tank first. And if you forget which one is the black tank, all you gotta do is look up here. You got your gray tank, that's the sink and the shower water, and then The other tank is the black water. That's the toilet water. So you always pull this valve here to the right first, and that's going to drain your toilet. Once it's done, you close it, and then you pull this side, and then your sink and shower water is going to wash all the toilet residue out of your sewer hose. So make sure you do that before you do that. Once you're done, you pull your hose a little bit and you shake it and you make sure it's all clean and empty, and then you disconnect it, and then you put your cap back in place. And then you store your sewer hose back over the compartment over there. This is the back side of the refrigerator. This is the back side of the hot water heater. The hot water heater holds 6 gallons of hot water. It runs off runs off propane or electricity. And there's a switch inside that I'll show you later on that will show you how to turn it on gas or electricity. Over here, just what it says, your freshwater, where you would fill your freshwater tank. Behind this wall, there's a big water tank. And the way you would fill it up, you just take the cap off, you take your water hose, you put it in there, and you fill it up from there. And this is your city water connection. So when you're at a campground, you will take your water hose, which we have right here. At this end of the water hose, with the water pressure regulator, goes onto the faucet at your site. And the other end will go right into there. You just screw right into there, and then you have water on demand, just like in your home, okay? That's how that works. So this has nothing to do with that. This has to be filled strictly through there. Also, you have a handheld outside shower. This has hot and cold water. And this pulls out about, I would say about 3 feet, the cord, the hose, and then you can do whatever, rinse off whatever you like. But that's what that is right there, okay? Also, on your power cord, like we talked about that, your 30 amp, you got this 15 amp adapter. And right now, we're just running off 15 amps. So basically what that means is you cannot run the air conditioner when you have this 15 amp adapter. The air conditioners require 30 amps, this is only 15, so every time you try to run the air conditioner, it's either going to trip the breaker in the trailer, it's going to trip the breaker at the campsite, or at your neighbor's house, or wherever you have it plugged in on 15 amps. But you need 30 amps to make that work. So basically you would just pull this off, and this would plug straight into your 30 amp at your campground. And we give you that 15 amp just in case you need that. This exhaust vent is the back side of the furnace. When this is on, it is really hot. There's heat coming out of there, so if you have little kids, they will get burned if they touch that. And once again, we have the storage compartment, this pass-through compartment that we talked about. One last thing, on this side over there, you have the vent for the exhaust for the stove. Just like at home, if you're cooking, you can turn on your exhaust vent, and that'll suck the smoke or any smell out, and you just reach up under here, and you unlock this, and then you can open that up. There's 2 little things here you push up, and it opens that up. And then it'll help pull the smoke out of the trailer when you're cooking. Okay? And then back around here, back where we started from, like I said, we talked about all these things here. This cover is designed to go over your propane tanks to make it look nice and neat. And this will not blow off when you're driving. Some people may be concerned about that. If you wanted to see how much propane you have left, what you have to do is you have to take this cover off out of the way, and you actually have to close these tanks just like I'm doing, and then you have to unscrew this and undo this and lift the tank up and physically see and feel how much is in there. But that's the only way to really check the tanks. But when it does run out, like I said, you flip it over there and then you'd be feeding off of the other tank. Okay? All right, that pretty much concludes the outside of that. So we're going to go on to the inside. Thank you.